So at the bottom of the tank, we have water with fish, and I think there's a total of 5 right now. There's 2 living plants, which is this one here and the one in the glass there. And we also have a frog resident. We haven't named him. His name's just Froggy for now. And there he is hiding under that rock. Not much action, but there goes 2 fish. And usually the lizards are down there because that's where they go poop. But to get out of the tank, they use this vine here. Get the stick.
Oh.
The tip of the stick. So right here is where they can climb out, and it keeps going up. And this is where they can get back up to the front yard. And there he is in the living room. And we can show you the vine that goes up to the top. And it's just attached with wire and a servo. There's the lighting for UVB, the ultraviolet, and then the last one is the one for heating, which is that one there. And that's the main tour of it. Okay, in front of the lizard enclosure we have the owner of the lizards, and just, so you can see by scale what it looks like compared to a young boy. And in front of him he has a wireless computer. The enclosure itself has a wireless card on there so it can communicate with the laptop. And can you demonstrate how to turn on the lights, Diego? Which button do you press? Right, and so that's the web interface for it. And can you turn it off one time? Thank you, sir. And the source code is available online on GitHub. So let's go over the electronics in the enclosure. Thank you, son. Okay, so up top you'll notice there's the 2 lights that are controlled by the web app, which is the UVB and regular ultraviolet lamp. Underneath where that light is hitting is a heating pad that is pretty much always on. And you'll notice the vine itself moves through detecting motion of from the PIR sensor right up front. Right now only the one button is doing something on this control panel, which toggles the mode for the vine to be on or off, and as well as temperature display. And to the right is the lamp. So I'm getting away with having an enclosure in there, having a servo inside of the enclosure, because the side of the actual screen has a small slit where I'm putting the wires in, and I don't have anything that fits. I'm not feeding the lizards anything that small that could get out, so I'm alright on there. And then I'm just using plain old bread ties to hold the servo from the outside, and then the vine is attached to that. And so from there, those wires come out of the cardboard and into the main electronics box. So here you can see I have the Arduino, and it has pretty much the display hooked up to it. This button currently, the PIR sensor, and I'm using a external temperature sensor here that's also hooked up. So right now they're not really communicating, but I do have the Arduino powered through this USB hub that eventually will allow the Raspberry Pi to send and receive commands from the Arduino. And here's the USB dongle I mentioned. And then so this whole thing is connected to a Raspberry Pi here through the USB port, and the Raspberry Pi via the web app and cron Cron sends curl commands to the web app, and the web app is controlling this relay that is attached to these two lights. And I'm just using a digital pin 18 currently for that off of the Raspberry Pi. You can see I have the little layout, the pin layout thing helping me so that I'm not having to solder. Can't really see it, sorry about that. And that's the current tour. I'll give you a little shot of the these here. Oh yeah, in case you want to see it from the inside this time. There's the magnets and this whole thing. And one last view of the fish before we close off the video. Running around there. Thanks for watching.